Hi, my name is Josh Lockheed, Training Evangelist here at QuoteWerks. QuoteWerks has a shipping rate integration included free in the real-time module. This enables you to easily obtain shipping quotes from your carriers like FedEx and UPS when shipping from your location to your customer. You can use it to calculate your shipping costs, mark them up, and pass them through to your customer. Shipping can be added as a line item or for the entire document. To set up the real-time shipping integration, you first start by navigating to Tools, then to Options. Here we'll choose the Real-Time tab and go to Real-Time Setup, then to Shipping and Setup. As I mentioned, you can mark up your shipping costs. In here you can set the default price modifier. I've set mine to mark up my shipping by 20%. And we can also choose our default packaging type. You can see we have a number of different options we can choose from here. Then we get into the specific carrier setups. So for example, on the UPS tab, we can put our account credentials here, including our account number, our client secret, and our client ID. And you have the ability on either the UPS or FedEx tabs to include them as your default for rate requests. If we go over to FedEx, you'll see we have the same options of inputting our account credentials, except this time with our account number, our API key, and our secret key. And we can also set our defaults for pickup type, those being contact FedEx, drop off at FedEx, or schedule pickup. As I mentioned, you can also make FedEx, in this case, your default and rate requests. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And we'll go back to our quote here. And I'll show you how you can input your shipping costs in the document in two different ways. The first is going to be applying shipping to the entire document, which you can do by navigating to the ellipsis button next to the shipping costs down here on the bottom right. When you click on that and click Use FedEx UPS Real-Time Rate Quote, you can retrieve/get the estimate. Here you're going to select where you're shipping from. This is going to default to your location. You're also going to ship where you're sending it to. Oftentimes this is going to be the sold to, ship to, or bill to location, but you can also put in a manual entry there if you'd like. You can choose your packaging. You can see our default package type here has come over from our default setup. And then we can select UPS and FedEx or one individually. You'll see that UPS is selected by default because that was our default rate request. I'm going to select both and hit Request Rates. And let's say we wanted to send this ground. We could do that by selecting it, hit Use Select, and you'll see that my price modifier of 20% has automatically been applied here in the price modifier field. When we hit OK, and then OK one more time, you'll see that our shipping information, or shipping costs I should say, has been updated here on the bottom right. And again, this is shipping that's been applied to the entire document. Now, if we wanted, we could come in here and remove what we just did and instead add shipping line items. So for example, if I were to come here and click on the line in the document and click the box with the little plus icon above it, that'll bring us to the Add Shipping Rate item. And this is going to actually add a line item to our document that represents the shipping for the particular quote. So again, we have the option to choose all of the same defaults that we did before, and we can request our rates from UPS and FedEx. Now in this instance, we may want to provide some different options. So I'll start by selecting ground and hitting Use Select. Again, our price modifier is being applied. And instead of hitting Add Line and Close, I'm just going to hit Add Line, and you'll see that that line gets added to our document. Again, I said we wanted to provide some options here, so let's say second day air as our other option. Use Select, price modifier is being applied, Add Line, and let's also add our next day air as an option here too by hitting Use Select, and then we'll use Add Line and Close as that's the last one that we're going to want to add here. So as you can see, we've very quickly and easily added shipping costs to our document utilizing the real-time shipping integration with UPS and FedEx. This gives us the ability to include our shipping costs for the entire document or for the individual line items, and even provide a markup on those shipping costs as well. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our technical support team at 407-248-1481.